Good morning, Mustangs. My name is Elena Busher, and welcome to the very first episode of The Mane for the 2019-2020 school year. In this episode, we'll get perspectives on 10 years of Mattia Valley, what makes a Mattia football game, and later we'll host our very own Hot Pepper Challenge. But first, the dangers of vaping has risen in the media lately. Kamara Thomas has more.
Vaping is a very serious public health scare rapidly spreading across the nation. There may have been only 6 deaths in total, but there have been many more users hospitalized.
I think vaping is dangerous because it's not regulated by the FDA. And because it's not regulated, we really don't know what's inside the products that everybody's vaping. What I've learned about vaping is that, for example, for those who smoke cigarettes, you're getting part of a tobacco leaf. It's highly addictive, and even that is an awful lot to cause health problems.
Every time I talk to a kid who has been dealt with for vaping, I usually point to the newspaper articles that I have up on my wall here, and I'm only putting up a couple right now, but there's many more than I could put up, and I want them to be more aware, because as a resource officer, my job is to give every kid the legal ramification, but as a school resource officer, I also have to try to bridge that gap so they know the risk factors of what's going on. So it's important to me not only to make sure that they understand the responsibilities with the violation, but I also want them to know the seriousness of what they're doing and how it could impact their lives as well as their health, and that's a very big issue.
Once you've damaged your lungs, they don't necessarily regenerate, and that's why a lot of young people are getting into so much trouble. And, if I may add, teenagers, the goal is to get freedom and enjoy that freedom. And with vaping and some of these other things, you're kind of going away from that, because the more of this sort of adverse behavior that you engage in, you're going to have more monitoring and loss of all those behaviors and freedom that you want.
Thanks, Kamara. Now, regardless of who wins on the field, attending a Mattia football game is always fun for the fans. Chris Zars captures exactly what happens in What Makes a Game a Game.
Go to the football games because you only experience high school once, and it's a really good, fun chance to hang out with your classmates and show school spirit and just have a fun time.
Especially at Mattia, in the recent years we've had a lot of school spirit and energy in the crowd, so we're hyping everybody up as much as we can, and we're cheering on the football team to make sure they win.
If you didn't know it already, we're 10 years old. Mattia Valley, that is. Learn all you need to know about 10 years at Mattia Valley.
The 2019-2020 school year marks the prominent continuation of the 10-year anniversary here at Mattia Valley. Throughout these years, Mattia has ingrained into its culture that everything matters, a statement that reminds the community to be conscious of their behavior and words, which advises students nothing goes unnoticed. The Mane sat down with Dr. Eccles, who is currently in his 6th year at Mattia, to discuss the progression of Mattia throughout his years as being the principal, the mission statement, everything matters, and what to expect in the upcoming future.
When I came to Mattia Valley, it was already 5 years old. We had about maybe 2,600 students when I first came on board, so we were still the fastest growing high school in the district. We had a lot of good things in place. We had the Mattia Life Statement was in place. We still had a lot of open classrooms to use. The courtyard was closed. People weren't allowed to use the courtyard when I first came here. For the most part, the structure was the way it is. We didn't In other words, there haven't been any wings added onto the building since I've been here. I think what we've tried to do is really ramp up the culture and climate by celebrating the Mustangs, celebrating the black and gold. We were still trying to build some tradition. Just like this year, we're doing something new with Homecoming Week. We're doing 2 pep assemblies as opposed to 1. So each year we try to get a little bit better with those things and make them more fun for kids and try to enhance the school spirit. Everything Matters is something that Mr. DeBrucker and I came up with about 3 years ago. And what we were trying to focus on is what really matters in terms of student success here. And it was at that time when people were saying, okay, Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, and everybody was like, well, you know, what matters in high school? Each year we try to get a little bit better. We don't rest on our laurels. We don't get comfortable. Each year we try to challenge ourselves as an administrative team and as a faculty to do better things for kids, to help our kids be successful.
Homecoming is tomorrow, and by now you probably have everything you need. We took to the halls and asked Mattia students just how much they spent on this year's homecoming dance.
How much do you plan on spending for homecoming?
Well, my dress was like $350 with alterations, and then probably like another $50 for my shoes.
Like $100.
Well, like $60 for the dress, probably about $40 for the tickets.
I spent like $200 on my dress, maybe $250, and then the heels were about like $100.
Probably around $500 because we have to pay for tickets for both of us, and then I have to go to 2 homecomings as well. And so I gotta buy 2 other suits and then shirts and ties and stuff like that.
$1.
Why?
Why shouldn't I?
$300? How would you spend those $300?
The dress, limo, food, just like spending it on everything, I guess, nails, hair.
My dress has to be less than $100 or I'm not going. Well, I kind of got mine. It was kind of over $400.
Honestly, not that much, probably because I'm broke.
How well could you answer questions while eating a hot pepper? Well, we found out just how much heat these Mattia students can handle.
Hey Mustangs, I'm Elisa.
And I'm Elena.
And today we're going to be finding out, are you smarter than a 5th grader? With a hot little twist. Oh my God. You're going to do what?
Look like an idiot because I don't know if I can answer these questions.
Ha ha ha. Let's start. First question. What type of word is truthfully?
I don't know, an adverb, I don't know.
Yeah, it's an adverb. Yeah, you got that right.
Wouldn't it be a verb or an adjective?
Close, it's an adverb. Take a bite of your pepper. The earth has 4 layers. Name each layer in order.
The core, the mantle,
This is so hot. The core is in the middle, right?
the inner and external layer.
The mud. This is hot.
Inner core, or outer core, inner core, mantle?
You got all 4 right, but not in the right order. Take like a baby bite. It's inner core, outer core, mantle, crust. Last question. Whose picture is on the $5 bill?
Not Hamilton, not Washington, Jefferson.
I don't know, Grant.
Thomas Jefferson?
That's wrong. I don't know.
Abraham Lincoln. He's also on the $5 bill.
Lincoln? George Washington?
No, you got it right. And take another bite.
Oh gosh. I love vomit. I love vomit, like actually.
Okay, we're good. You gotta go drink some. Oh my God. Ugh.
That's all we have for this episode. Head over to Mattia Media and click on the main. There you can find more content for you to watch. Also, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at MVHSMane. From all of us here at Broadcast Journalism and Communications, I'm Elena Busher. Thanks for watching. Dude, now I'm stressed. Tell me when to go. We took to Mattia Valley students to see how well they could... Okay. We asked Mattia students just... No, don't stop it. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going. What is it?